Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 118 and the first episode of the Royals story arc. So this is the first of the episodes we recorded live in my home on a couple of microphones right here on my kitchen table. It's really special because we're all in the same place, which is not the case usually when we record, but there are a couple of I would say that the audio quality is not up to our usual standard. So I do apologize for that. The next time we're all in the same place, we'll have a different setup. We were still sort of learning what works and what doesn't for us. It's not bad, it's just not what we're used to. I still think these episodes are super valuable, so do check them out, but just be prepared for a little more room noise than you're used to. This episode of the Adventure Incorporated podcast, and indeed our ability to get together like we did, is brought to you by the patrons, especially this week, Jeff. And patrons like Jeff. So if you're not a patron yet, go to patreon.com/adventureinc. There's all kinds of very cool stuff up there, including some recordings from the get-together that we had that are only going up to the patrons. So become a patron. It is worth it, I promise. There's something there for everyone. So become a patron today. It really helps the show, and we appreciate it. All right, let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Guys, there's a lot of puppy in this cloak. I needed to say it.
What?
Genevera, the sorcerer.
Genevera, you're sitting there next to Clyde, who just goes, "What the fuck?"
I hold up my hand for a high five.
Gebetto, the rogue.
As soon as they see the five of you, their expression hardens.
Well, we'll see you later. And Gebetto just turns.
Gillick, the paladin warlock.
But you're dying again, right? Like, you die, then you get a spirit.
And you're nothing.
And then
you become nothing.
And then you're nothing. That sounds like bullshit. Let's go kill the Death Lord.
And Asher, the druid barbarian.
Yeah, but I'm asking specifically why Jeff is important to Asher.
He's just the first name. You know what? I don't have to justify this.
Let us recall what happened when we last left our heroes.
Find the Dark Wizard, the one known as Gorm Tintreach.
Yeah, we're kind of working on that.
He needs your help now, Gillick Erdrad.
And as the red clears from your eyes, you find yourselves in the basement of the Ritual Tower of Adventure Incorporated.
Hooray!
Guys, don't celebrate. I'm in trouble.
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated.
Well, let's get started. Do you want to pick it up, or?
So we're picking up right where Gillick said.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
So... How do I explain this? I've been commissioned by the Shadow Lord. So wait, are we in the same place where we can talk about this?
You're in the Tower of Adventure Incorporated that you always
Alright, cool.
here in.
Cool.
It does look like that both Baum and Balance are still there with you.
Okay.
So if you wanted to wait until they were not there with you, you could have a conversation with them first. Or you could talk in front of them, that's fine too.
Just... The Shadow Lord. To be honest, I'd rather have a smaller group meeting to discuss this.
Hey, Balance?
Yes?
Can you let Keth come back?
Of course. Baum, come and find me in the mountains in the north. We can begin preparations for showing you the other monasteries and where we're at. And,
Wait, Balance, you're actually still around? I just assumed you lived in Keth's head.
No, I'm in my monastery right now, projecting into Keth's mind.
Whoa. I thought for sure we couldn't ever actually see you. That's crazy.
Honestly, I could lead you back right now to my body, and I could stand outside of it and talk to you from Keth while my body sat in the room.
Wow, this guy's the flag.
Lead you back to my body.
It's like you're the best ventriloquist of all time.
Sure.
Get it? Because Keth's a dummy, you guys.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh. Andrew Dice Clay.
Baum, if you head north, we can begin to reintegrate you, but come and find me. And Baum sort of nods, and then Balance seems to like the expression on Keth's face turns blank and dumber, and that's how you know Keth is back.
Huh?
Welcome back, buddy.
Hey guys, good to be back. Excited to be here.
Where'd you go?
I was just training again. I didn't know I blanked out, but last thing I remember, we were not here. Definitely not here.
Well, good.
Who had the eye from the beholder? You did?
No.
The eye of the beholder.
I remember I chiseled it out with the crowbar. So I
think it was. Yeah.
Would I have just kept carrying it?
For some reason, I want to say I might have
Keth
it.
has it.
Oh, Keth does have it. Okay.
That makes sense
has
because
the
it's
gem.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Keth, the first thing you notice is that where the gem was on you is now a sword.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cool. Weird. I don't really know how to use these, but yeah, great.
When you pull out the sword, it has running down it veins of different colors of light down the blade. Like they are like glowing veins embedded within the metal itself.
Awesome.
Gold, yellowy, lightning.
Red.
Red. Okay.
I take it out and I say, guys, check this out.
The blade will allow you to use all damage dealt through the blade with any element you choose.
Ooh.
So,
Dope.
fire, cold, acid, poison, radiant, necrotic. So any of like the basic damage types you can do with the blade. All damage dealt with the blade. So even if your other abilities that you would use would charge it with a certain type of damage, all damage that's dealt through it is dealt through the damage of your type, of your choice.
Can't wait to punch somebody in the face with this.
Okay. And that is the coalesced evocation.
Cool. Guys, this is awesome.
So Baum says, thank you for what you have done in the ley line of evocation, for allowing me some respite.
Yeah, I mean, we're glad to help out. You know, having been trapped there for a long time, you must. Here, let's show you to the outside. It'll probably be good for you to have like fresh air.
Yeah, I can. I mean, you can if you would like, but
I just know there's like a lot of corridors leading out of here. I would hate for you to get lost.
No, that's fine. Sure.
And Gebetto kind of looks at the rest of the party like,
go free.
I don't fucking know this guy. I don't want him to roam around, you know.
Yeah, I nod knowingly. It's like, we can get you someone to, like, give you some quarters for the night, show you where everything is, and...
I would rather begin walking now, to just head out, if that's all the same.
Do you think you'll head to Balance?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to make sure that things are okay with the order. And then if I have a place there, so be it. If I do not, perhaps I will find my way here again.
Excellent.
Great.
Do you
Okay.
know the way? Do you remember the way, I should say?
Well,
I'm not really 100% certain where I am, but once I get my bearings, Balance said head north, that's what I'll do.
Would you like a map?
Sure.
I don't have one on me. Where do we keep the maps?
I'm trying to be polite. Oh, no.
Where's our map guy?
We'll walk with you out. We'll hook you up with someone who can.
We have to have
Like-
maps.
No, I know, but like
We have maps.
someone has a map.
Is that the missing
I feel
piece?
like-
Yeah, let's go, you guys. And Geppetto leaves the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head out of the tower, out of the master's corridors.
The very first person I see, I say, "Get this man to the map room."
Right.
So the first person you see as you walk out of the master's halls is Patrick Darkheart.
Great.
And he's
Patrick!
like, hello, everyone, you're back.
Yeah, hey, do us a huge favor, Peabody. I just need you to go take this guy here over to the map room, get him a map so that he knows kind of what the layout is. You know, it's been a while since he's been in town.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Just a second. It's really important.
What is it? What is it?
I look out the window and see if there's anything on fire.
No, you're outside.
I look out the window.
He looks in the window.
I don't see anything wrong, guys.
Nothing is on fire, per se.
Yeah, but what's up?
There's somebody here who wants to see you guys.
There's always somebody here that wants to see us. That's not a big deal. We're really famous.
So is she. She's a king.
No, Genevera hates everything.
From the desert.
Oh.
She's
we don't know her.
Right.
She says
I know
We know of her.
She says you guys are old friends.
I've never met anyone from the desert. Oh, other than Asher, of course.
Right.
Also,
Is
me.
it Asher?
Also me. I mean, I wasn't like born there, but I lived there for my whole life.
She identifies that she's from
I did.
That's not the terminology.
You guys know that I grew up in Ishtara.
I did.
Right?
I honestly didn't. This whole time I had no idea.
Yeah, no. We just knew you grew up in a cave.
No. Okay. Wow. It was a beautiful university. Like it's
We
not
don't know
just
anything about each other at all.
This is a really good exercise.
Maybe we should talk.
Let's do some team building.
Baum says, Baum says, I'm gonna go. I think I can figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm all set.
Bye, Mom.
Geppetto ignores him.
We can get you a map, but okay.
No, it's fine. I'm sure I'll make do. And he
Okay.
just leaves.
So Patrick, who is here to see us?
I think she said King Herman or
King Herman.
King Harriman? Yes, King Harriman.
I've heard she's super cool.
I've never met her before in my entire
Me neither.
life.
I'm really
None
excited.
of us have, but
I mean, I wish we
people
weren't
talk.
so beat up, but God, I mean, royalty at Adventure Inc. here to see us. You guys, let's make a great impression.
Yeah.
Let's not blow it.
Wait. Yeah, we should probably get cleaned up and stuff.
yeah, Patrick, tell her we'll be an hour.
Make sure to set.
I mean, I'm good. This is how I always look.
God damn it! You especially need a shower, dude.
What do you mean? I don't know why I still have sand in my hair.
Patrick, don't let her know we're here yet. Give us an hour.
No, Patrick, let her know that we will attend to her shortly. We want to be presentable and ready to meet her.
Okay.
And so make sure that she's got,
She's gonna murder him.
make sure she's got the finest food and drink that we have in the complex. Make sure that she's comfortable. Maybe have somebody talk to her about the history of Adventure Incorporated or something like that. Kind of give us a little vamping, right?
Right, yeah, keep some bards on hand. Whatever they want, whatever we can provide, give it to them.
Okay. He scampers off.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Here's the deal, right?
Yeah.
We've never had royalty visit while we've been running Adventure Incorporated, so it's really important.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I mean, I guess Ellatrix wasn't visiting. Oh, well, we've been running.
Right. God, guys, listen. This is really important.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm sure that the royalty is used to being listened to, right? So, we gotta make sure not to interrupt her. We gotta make sure just to be polite and to be open and to be respectful. It's really important that we do this right. First impressions are the most important things. If we do a bad first impression, it might set a terrible precedent with the nation of Ishtar.
All right.
And now that the kingdoms are separated, it could really reflect poorly on not just Adventure Incorporated, but all of Carapath.
Yep.
Yes. I get it.
Cool, guys. All right, let's meet back. We don't know where she is. We didn't ask Patrick.
We didn't ask Patrick. Here she is. Oh, we're blowing it. We're blowing it.
Okay, let's meet back here as soon as we can.
Okay. Sure.
Does that sound good? Everybody in?
Yeah, you guys are all in the same room, so I don't.
What?
You're with
You
us.
guys,
Yeah, that sounds
you guys,
good.
don't you all have the same room, same bedroom?
No way.
No,
we got
anymore.
we got upgraded.
Oh, I guess.
A lot of stuff just
For a
happened.
long time, you were sharing a bedroom.
Well, yeah, but that was different. That was by choice.
And now it's sleeping outside.
We had our
Patrick's
own
gone,
rooms,
correct?
but we just didn't want it.
All right. Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
Shadow Lord is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta take care of this. We gotta go get changed and everything. But the Shadow Lord recruited me to help Gorm.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
just don't.
Yeah, don't let me do that.
Did he?
Understood.
Did he give you specific instructions that we could use to find him and not
Like
help
you're
him?
a double agent.
So
or just where he is?
I believe I tried to do that.
He told you that that Gorm would give you the specific instructions, but that you could find him in the desert.
That's what it was. Okay. No, too late. you're all staring at me now. I can't do it.
That was a visual gag.
Yeah.
Number one of this episode.
All I got of the Shadow Lord was that he's somewhere in the desert.
Oh, that's conveniently synchronicity.
Putting some puzzle pieces together.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's so serendipitous
That's the word.
that the king of Ishtara would be here when we are dealing with a problem in the desert.
Guys, I just need to say something really, really fast and quick. Remember the last time that something sounded really serendipitous and it turned out to be the Magic Man?
No.
Right. You wouldn't. You were with your dad. But just keep that when I get that we need to make a good first impression and be just maybe let's
Please
keep
don't
our
throw her.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was just thinking let's use our brains a little bit and try to make sure that we're not, because this is exactly what happened. The abbot was like, I have exactly what you need to do the thing you want to do, and we were like, okay, cool. So let's just not do that. Just be smart about it.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, guys, let's be smart about it and put on a good face and get cleaned up.
Yeah, I need to change.
Many pennies on 3, hands in.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3.
Many pennies!
That was visual gag number 2. We actually put our hands in.
Yeah, great. Okay.
As everyone leaves, Asher just stands there because he still doesn't know how to, air quote, get ready.
He just sits down and waits for everyone to get back.
I guess I can put on my nice brags. I don't know.
Okay. Who takes the longest to get ready? Do you think?
Probably. Cat.
Yeah.
Cat's primping. He's like, all right, yeah, no, he's right. We gotta make a great first impression. Can't wait.
What does Keth put on when he comes down back to be with the group?
Keth has a tight shirt with these ornamental sort of shoulder pauldrons.
Wait, is this a long sleeve type shirt or a short sleeve? Are you showing off your guns?
Oh yeah, guns are out.
All right. Cool.
Sun's out.
So wait, like a tank, like a really tight.
No, it's long. No, that would be silly.
Okay. It's like a really tight fitting.
Yeah, it's basically an Under Armour, but of that age.
But with frills on the shoulders?
They're like spikes. They're more natural looking than frills.
Natural what?
Like brambles,
Like leather?
Twigs.
They kind of look rocky, if you will. They got like a rocky texture to them. It's a tan shirt and black pants. So that's what he's wearing.
Are the pants also tight?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's not that many things to get ready. Why does it take so long?
I have like 7 different of those outfits to put on and off. You know, I had to try. Which one matches which?
Well, and he's got kind of blotchy skin as a half orc. Right?
Yeah.
So he's got to work that concealer and really kind of smooth and contour.
Tighten up that man bun.
He has the most body to wash out of everyone.
Surface area it does.
Yeah.
More soap.
I just have my personal soap boy.
Soap boy.
It's dark part, totally. Terrible job.
That's why he's so busy. Like we try and give him other jobs.
I work at Adventure Incorporated. I'm a Master Cat's soap boy, and I just bring the soap. I just sit in the basement with a pile of soap, and he rings a bell, and then it goes down to the basement, and I bring him up the bar of soap.
He said there's a lot of growth potential in the position.
Yeah. One day I hope to move up
to soap master. Master of soap.
Man.
Can someone get Asher the master of soap?
Why?
What do?
I have incense. I can burn those.
Asher's like, no thanks, I'm full.
Yeah.
Like, this is a terrible snack. Go away.
You guys eat this?
Bubbles foaming out of his mouth.
Oh god, he's rabid!
Sorry, I went through a rage briefly for the first time in 2 years.
Alright, so you guys all reconvene back in the sort of main quad area of the Adventure Incorporated compound.
Yeah, Geppetto's rocking a pump. It's pretty nice.
Just a violently red pump.
Yeah.
Asher looks like he got bored while he was sitting there, so he went to his chambers and he found a red scarf thing, so he dangled it around his other stuff to look more formal, and he was like, I got it. I nailed it.
Okay, what are you guys doing now gathered in this courtyard?
Patrick!
Yeah, what direction did Patrick go?
Toward the central chamber, the central tower.
Let's just go there.
That makes sense. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do know that there are rooms that are sort of set aside for
entertaining.
For the royalty and for nobility and other high-profile guests that come to stay. So it's reasonable to assume that they put her in one of those.
Right.
So you make your way up to. You find another servant that actually the bards are scurrying out of the out of the room down the hall. And they see you guys and they sort of stop in panic and they're like, we tried to play for her. She was not having it. We're done.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you for your best efforts.
Maybe she just doesn't like music.
Right. Maybe that was a bad move.
We should have sent poets as well.
Yeah, backup plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll add that to a list of to-dos. Hire more poets.
Right. We should get a master of poets.
Yep.
Poet laureate.
The Adventure Incorporated Poet Laureate. Adam Basham. He shall be named Adam Vashon.
Look, man, that's going to be a real specific listing to put out to try and get a poet laureate.
You have to be.
Okay.
I'm really good. No, I said
your name there's no V in your last name. That's not even going to work.
Didn't even try.
Everyone reading resumes is just like, no.
Nick the half-orc, this isn't even close.
Runs down the hall. I have it.
No last name, no new job.
Okay, so you guys are now outside a room that is presumably the room of King Harriman.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm nervous.
Yes, I'm fine.
I think we should be good, right?
I'm excited.
What if she doesn't like me?
Well, I'm sure she'll let us know. It seems like she's not shy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go see what she needs. Let's just remember to be very deferential and allow her time and be
Making
patient.
a lot of eye contact with me, Geppetto. Why are you doing this? When you're saying these words.
I just feel like there are social graces that maybe you haven't learned yet, Asher. And so,
I'll accept that.
That's all I'm trying to say.
But my feelings are hurt.
All right, let's go.
All right, and we walk in.
Yeah, we open it first.
Right. We walk into the door.
Yeah, you push open the door and head into the room. This is sort of the typical chamber that you guys have set up for visitors to come and have conversations and discussions and things. There's a desk and a bunch of chairs, like sort of around the room, like to set up to have these sort of conversations. She is in a chair, sort of facing away, and as you come in, she sort of spins the chair around and she says, "I do not like having my time wasted."
King Haramon, thank you so much for your visit. My name is Gebetto Funk, and One Shoe Stumble Knackle Timber Shivers, and these are the Many
I know
Pennies.
who you are. What is with surface dwellers' fascination of reintroducing themselves every time? No, we know. You know who I am. I know who you are. Let us get to business. I do not want to discuss more than I have to.
I'm sure Patrick introduced us before we got here.
I do a very deep bow, and I say, regardless, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Thank you so much for being here.
Gillick.
Yes, Your Highness, how can I help you?
We have things that we must discuss. I have come for what is mine, and I believe that you will, as we discussed, be understanding of the arrangement that I have proposed to you.
Gillick, you know the king?
You know the king?
What is... I do not have time for this. There is many things going on in this world that we must deal with now. Why are you all being so stupid?
Tell us your issue. These are my most trusted companions.
Allow us to be at your service, your majesty. And Gebetto, bows again, very deeply.
She, looks at you and then just immediately turns back to Gillick. She says, I have come from the Kingsmeat that no doubt you have heard has resulted in the dissolution of the conjoining of the kingdoms. I believe, due to my experience at the Kingsmeat, that the new King of Carapath, the Lady of Knives, is... yes, she is mostly to blame for such a occurrence to occur. I believe there was a... machinations to make this happen. I find it strange for you to scoff at the name of the Darkheart when you employ her family here in this very building.
Your Highness, we didn't know he was her relative. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring petty things to formal discussion. I just don't, we all super loved King
So
Eltrix.
Darkheart is a real problem. She is going to be an issue for us, and more importantly, I am worried for the people of Perineth. They are facing a grave danger, and if they fall, I worry for what will happen to the rest of these kingdoms. The Norse and the Lizard folk do not seem ones to be sated by holding land or territory. They do not strike for resources. They do not strike for a place to live. They strike a call of darkness, and that darkness will not be abated.
Are any of the kingdoms actively working against each other as well as this onslaught?
I believe in my heart that Perineth was betrayed. Because at the Kingsmeat, we prepared, Lady Avian spoke, asked for help, and the other kings turns their back on her. I can send what support I can, but it is not much. We do not have a military force like those other kingdoms have. And without help from Carapath, without help from Bradmont, without help from Varina, I fear there is little we can do. I once gave a great deal for you, and so I ask you now to give to me. The favor that I have come to call upon is to take yourselves to the Lady of Knives and find a way to convince her, however that may be, to put these troops in place and to these kingdoms cannot survive apart. They must be together.
I totally agree.
If she has reasons for why they felt the kingdoms would be better apart, those would be good to know. Even to now, I am confused as to why such measures would be taken.
Do you think she would be open to accepting us, or we've
got an inside man.
We do too.
I don't know. If this was news at the King's Meet, but our Chief Operations Officer Clyde Harper has recently been wed to the Lady of Knives. So we've got a little bit of a diplomatic kind of inroad there.
She turns back to Gillick. Whatever you can leverage to make this discussion happen, I leave to you. Okay. Your methods are not important to me. I do not need to know. I just am telling you what I require for the payment that is due.
I have a really quick question. And Jennifer kind of looks at Gebetto like, I'm sorry, but I'm really confused. You keep saying payment, or you did a lot for us. Did you maybe when Elatrix was in charge, Adventure Incorporated, did you
of course it must have been, right? Because we didn't do anything
give a lot of money? Should we have named a wing after you?
What is happening?
Well,
why are you behaving this way? I will not be mocked. I will not be made fun of here.
Oh no, I didn't mean. If you don't want a wing named after you, we definitely don't have to do that. If
it could be a whole tower,
right? Yeah, or I just want to I know that
scholarship.
She seems to be really
I'm sorry, we've never had
to focus on what you're saying.
My first child. What? I could name my first child after you.
We've never had royalty at the since we've been executors. We haven't had this sort of thing before. I assume that any outstanding debts would have been on the books, but we had our guys go over it.
It's definitely Clyde's
I'm so
fault.
sorry. We're trying to do the best that we can to make up for whatever past.
Stop talking. You do not remember Ishtara.
I remember.
I know Ishtara. It's a great place.
I grew up there.
No.
Tell us your story. Tell us what story you remember.
A few months ago, you came to me with my bard, the one who I've retained the services of.
Who?
Dobrik.
Maybe it was a different adventuring group.
Jennifer, check your notes.
Jennifer pulls out her journal.
Yeah, so you flip back through the pages, and there is a large section that you are incapable of reading. The stuff leading up to heading through the divination ley line is just fuzz on the page.
15 months ago.
Your Highness, please, one moment.
When?
Team huddle, right now.
What?
Yes, yeah, so one more question. When exactly was this? Can you give me a date?
She does.
Damn it! I really thought we were gonna get one.
And it's the right
What season?
I thought for sure we were gonna get it. One day we'll figure out this goddamn calendar puzzle, Anthony.
That's the secret.
We'll escape Beirut.
Because I don't have my entries for between the thing we did before and the thing we did after. I can't read it. And she hands over her notebook to Asher because he speaks so many languages.
Asher,
Good move. Asher, can you read it?
confidently makes a bluff check.
We don't roll against each other, so whatever you're going to say, you can say. When you look at it, it is still fuzzy.
No, I can't read this. Is this some sort of magic? This looks weak. And I flipped through to other parts.
It's not that page.
I'm sorry. Was that hearts? What was...
No.
Okay, but I could see the hearts, but I can't...
Nobody else can read this?
No, hold on. Look, guys. And I take the page, and I show everyone the blurry page, and then I flip the other page to show, a page I can read, and then flip back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
And none of you can read it. It is fuzzy for all of you.
Guys, I don't think we're exactly home.
What?
I think, because, with all the alternate universes we've been to, maybe this is just a theory, but we might be in a universe that's close to our original one.
Yeah, we heard that like a single extra hair on your head could be a different universe. So maybe like this is the universe where I can't read 4 pages of my journal.
I mean, that's a really good
universe.
That makes perfect sense.
I don't know anything about manners, obviously, but maybe we can literally just show King Haribon this and say, this amount of this notebook has been gone, and
Maybe
we
she
don't know
can read
why.
it.
Is it rude to ask her to read it to us?
No, it's just to
She
say
doesn't read?
to show her what we are experieing.
Is it more polite to ask her to have someone else read it to us?
Yeah.
King Harriman,
Yes?
I just so I take a lot of notes
The best notes.
of things of things that we do, and I the date that you said, like between the other 2 dates that I have, is like there's a chunk that I can't read. It's just like wiggly lines.
Yeah, like look, and then I do the same thing I did to them. Like I flip a page, you can read, and I flip a page. This is all blurry. This is nothing, and then page, blurry page, and then I flip to the hearts to mess with Genevera.
All of your language looks like wiggly lines to me, but those are perfectly legible pages.
You can read it?
Then
Yes?
Can you read it out loud?
You'd like me to read your journal?
I just listen. I know. Like it's not anything that says Clyde. Please, for the sake of my embarrassment.
But muffin or sweetheart, or he's looking at the page.
You can't read it.
But the other page. The fucking page.
I just we all seem to be really confused.
I was going to steal your iPad for a second and reads from the actual journal. You ready?
I didn't write it. I skipped that one.
Okay, disregard. Okay, so
I can give you this.
if you want,
My handwriting's really bad this day. I was on the floor.
it probably looks better than anything I would be writing. So
is June.
plus, it'll be great if she can't read it.
Here we go.
Nope, you're right.
Okay,
It does look like gibberish.
I'm going to give you just the Harriman part.
Imagine if you ripped it out.
Oh god, I can't wait! I can't wait to see what you wrote.
I also can't. Hold on, here we go.
She's gonna be so mad.
Oh, I'm Mr. Dick.
Oh my god, shit, yeah.
Oh no.
But you have no idea. You don't remember writing it.
No. Oh my god. I Stephanie don't remember what I wrote. So.
Awesome.
I
It's such
remember
a
she was a dick.
Okay. It says 5 guards come in, escort older dark elf King Lael Harriman. Clear she is king. Sits on. I am not perfect with your language. I am doing my best. Sits on throne. Says you may relax. Ask you to introduce yourselves. Jebedo, I do recognize your name. That's true. Gillick, I know your family name. Keth. Yes, because you are wanted in Bradmont for murder.
Guilty.
So
Wait. Oh.
perhaps not my place to say. Asher, the half-breed. Yes.
I wince.
Yes, you did try to say that you didn't appreciate the way you talked to me, and I told you I didn't want you to speak anymore. That is still true.
Wait, when did this happen? Does anyone?
She gave us the exact date.
This happened in Lady Cabeth's.
But when she's saying this stuff, this is new information to us, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do not need to read more. I believe you do not know what is happening here.
Are we processing?
When you closed. What?
Are we processing?
Yeah, because didn't you say if someone tried to tell us, it would
Immediately
immediately vanish from our minds?
For whatever reason, That is not the case with her.
Cool.
Okay.
For some reason, the things that she is saying are
Sicking.
making sense. They don't make sense. Like you have no context for them.
Sure.
But because for whatever reason, her saying them is sticking in your mind.
Really?
First hand accounts, baby.
Question.
We're real historians now.
Yes.
Now we would definitely remember
really
the
good
genies. Would we have remembered that they asked a memory from us?
Yes, but you don't remember what. Yes.
So what happened? So what we remember is we were going to the ley line of divination, and then we were at the ley line of divination.
Yeah.
Correct. Do you have any? I assume you were successful in shutting off the ley line of divination.
Yeah.
We've got a thing that a pure divination magic. Jennifer, you carry that, right?
Yep. Jennifer holds out her.
May I see?
Yeah, of course. So she takes off the pendant and hands it to him.
And so Haramon says, I am not an expert in magic by any means, but I have used divination many times at the altar to peer into divination as I was taught by my predecessor, who was taught by her predecessor. So hopefully I can use this to peer into divination and see what is happening here. She sort of like... Something get loud all of a sudden?
Coffee.
Oh, coffee.
The sound of divination sounds a lot like coffee.
It just keeps going.
I'm percolating the information into my brain.
She peers into the stone for a moment, and then she sort of like looks back up, her eyes glowing blue as she looks around the room, and she says, "You have had the memories taken from you."
What?
No.
That wouldn't be the first time.
And Jennifer flips through her journal again. We actually gave them freely.
Yeah.
You guys remember in necromancy?
Yeah, we had to trade memories to save Asher's life.
To a djinn and a Frit?
This was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I must get home. She like tosses the pendant back to you, and she stands. She says, "Deal with this mess, and I have to go clean your next mess."
Oh. What?
If you have given them memories of my home, they are there in my home. They have come to that place.
Oh no, we asked them, and they said they wouldn't hurt you,
right?
Or like anyone. We asked if it would be like bad, and
Yes,
they said
because trusting the djinn are always the top of my list of priorities. No, I must deal with this now. Deal with your problems that I have put before you, and I will deal with the ones you have put before me.
Okay, so just to clarify, we're going to King Lady of Knives, and we're going to ask her to send her troops to help.
You need to find a way to get more troops to Paranet,
Okay.
and find a way to reunite these kingdoms.
Okay.
Because they cannot be apart like this, and she is the linchpin.
Oh,
And
okay.
she just, like, storms out.
Bye.
Hey, guys, can we send another party with her?
We can try
to give assistance in the upcoming whatever we fucked up.
Sure. Yes. We can send like the what?
I don't know who we've got right now. I don't know who's in, but someone should be able to figure that out for us, right?
Yes.
You guys hear a small knock at the door.
I swear to God, if that's Patrick.
Swear.
Or a little pea baby, and I open the door.
It's Clyde.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Whoa!
You're back.
Geppetto puts both hands on his mouth.
Why is the King of Ishtara, like, storming away right now, or whatever?
Maybe I should marry her.
What?
Jennifer says under her breath.
Do you think that's really it?
I don't.
She shoots eye daggers at Geppetto.
I didn't get that from the conversation.
Stomps on his foot.
What language was that?
I feel like I learned something. Did anyone else not pick that up from the conversation?
I genuinely did not. I genuinely didn't hear it.
Listen, Clyde, we need some help.
Okay.
Yeah. Your wife done fuck shit up.
Turns out she's crazy important.
What?
I know.
She was...
It was always.
she was already the king when she forced me to marry her.
Yeah, no, I mean like to the whole continent.
Okay.
Not like I don't, not. I understand like your wife is important to you. I get it, right?
No, not that either. Really, per
We
se.
get it, you're
I mean,
married.
Just
Yeah.
but-
We get it. But we get it.
She is the reason that these kingdoms are divided, apparently.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm not doing like a lot of like political action or anything in Carapath. I'm still running the company here. Did you guys know that there's a portal from here directly to Merevia?
I've heard that you
Wait.
can't make portals to places.
No.
You can only make them from places.
Yes. Elatrix put that in when he was Murphing.
Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, there's a nice easy path here, which has made getting back and forth a lot easier.
Sure. Hey, who do we have around for extra troops right now?
And who else is using that portal? Just you?
As far as I know, but like they'd have to come from the castle to here.
Okay.
It goes to the tower where you guys come in.
Oh no. Sweet little baby P.
Yep.
Soap boy?
Darkheart.
Patrick.
I told you all to fire him.
Hey, so, is your wife still trying to shut us down?
No, that's why I married her, so she wouldn't.
Well, yeah,
I just assumed
sometimes
that
there
that
are
wouldn't
secrets
work.
in marriages, and you don't know everything about the other person.
That's probably true.
The reason
Jennifer still hasn't made eye contact. She's just staring at the floor.
Sure.
well, anyway, so, problem one, we need your wife to send support to Perrin. Problem two, we need to send support to Ishtara, because apparently the Jinn and Ifrit are not people that you should trust. I know, we didn't know either. It's
just
crazy.
as surprised.
We also didn't really have a choice if we think about it, too.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Also, Gorm's probably there.
Number three, Gorm is in the desert, according to the Shadow Lord, who told Gillick direct to his face. Number four,
That was number
I am the Fist of Caliesto now.
Alright, brag.
Sorry, I just...
No, I feel like that's a lot. That's something to
I
brag
did
about.
put it forth.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
It's like a subtle brag.
Right, yeah.
Humble brag.
Whoa.
Is there like another team?
And five, I am parched.
But Kai, is there still just like not looking at him?
Yeah.
Is there like just a team we can trust? Like just another like maybe like the second best team here, or
No,
just
the
something?
second best team is definitely not here. A lot of our crews are out right now. I have like maybe our 12th best team around
fine.
that we
Let's
could
just-
send.
let's
That?
do
Wait,
it.
yeah, what's that group?
Can we just have a chat with them first?
I just got. That's probably a horrible idea.
It sounds fun.
I just got them back from their 4th attempt to acquire a magical artifact. They finally got their hands on and
good.
returned
Oh,
it
they
to
did
us.
it!
So we'll
Off
send
camera.
them. They're fine.
What do they call themselves?
It's
I can't remember.
it's the magical blue. I don't remember.
It
It's
sounds like a ridiculous name.
Magical boo.
You must be
named themselves
misremembering.
that?
Maybe your memory has just gone foggy.
maybe. I don't know how to help you convince the king of anything.
Why? You're her husband.
Yeah, dude. Could you do it with sweet, sweet romance?
This is more of like a
Sorry.
political arrangement.
What did she get out of this?
Jennifer, like,
That's a visual
points
gag.
at.
Yeah. Number
Everyone
3.
just like throws out like a hand towards Clyde, like that's what she was.
I have been, organizing a lot of the day-to-day operations in the castle and trying to maintain the coffers. She doesn't have like a huge management experience background, so as the King Regent, I've been, really organizing a lot of the kingdom's like day-to-day operations.
King Administrative Assistant.
You are double dipping in COO work?
I've sort of moved to like a chairman of the board here rather than a COO. Sort of like retired to a more inactive role. I've got a couple.
Who's doing day-to-day ops now?
We have like 4 or 5 different sort of siloed operations that
I
are
would
happening.
love to see the org chart. I know we've been
I'll put one
going a
together
while.
for you.
Yeah, if you could just
Yeah.
shoot that on over, give me the deck.
Guys, we need to like go.
Wait, actually, Asher put Rikus in charge.
He's a cool
of the board.
dude.
He's actually
He's a great
doing
guy.
a very good job.
I like him.
He's helped me out a lot with like sort of this transition period that we're going through. For as far as restructuring and reassembling sort of the corporate structure.
As long as it appears to the public that we are still in control and that we've still got our stuff together, I just don't want us to lose a lot of money. I know a lot of turnover really quick, and leadership can cause a lot of uncertainty in futures for corporations, and I just don't want to see that happen.
The public has absolutely no idea who you are, so it's fine.
Excellent.
I don't feel like that's true.
So you're still making appearances everywhere you need to be, so that you're,
Yeah.
I know you're taking more of an inactive role, but
And honestly, like my role as administrator in the kingdom has helped me sort of open up some doors for Adventure Incorporated that they didn't always have before. So, this has been a mutually beneficial arrangement for us. One, in that we have not been shut down, which is great. It's a good thing too. But also, like, sort of, we get to like get more contracts or whatever.
I was waiting for that, or whatever. I hadn't said it in a while.
It's moving up in the world.
Hey.
So you, all right. So can you? Why are you here? Like, are you just coming back to do adventuring stuff, and then you're gonna head out and like?
Yeah, but I ran into a very angry King Haramon in the hallway or whatever. So, like,
Did you say anything to you?
She didn't have to.
Okay. Alright. That makes sense.
So, alright guys, we should go.
Yeah, you're useless.
Yeah, could you? No,
She chuckles at that.
Clyde's gonna help us out, right, Doug? You're gonna introduce us to your wife in like a really positive manner, so that she is super interested in what we have to say.
We do need backup.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I can like make introductions or whatever. That's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, and you can set those bloobs on the other stuff to Ishtara.
Yeah, we can send Ishtara to try to help out Haramon with whatever she's upsetting with. Hopefully, that will sort of calm her over or whatever.
They're very nice.
You know what I like about Haramon?
What?
She doesn't know that we have a secret portal, so we can go home and take a nap, and then go. And to the best of her knowledge, we'll have gone right away.
We could take like weeks. Actually,
Haramon?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean to Moravia?
Right.
I get it.
Because
Normally
like, normally
it would
the
take
trip
a-
would
yeah.
right. Normally the trip would take a while.
you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Board games?
I think so, Brian.
Beach trip.
Beach vacation?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna play your role-playing game where Geppetto plays an airship captain.
Yeah.
As I'm not in the mood to play a princess right now.
It's a perfect princess impression.
You're already in character. You're doing it. You're making believe.
It's just, guys, last time we did this, it was just really hurtful.
Oh my god.
Because remember, I was like off to,
That one not aired yet.
Roll the dice. Yep, wouldn't have aired.
Yep, done.
That one not aired yet. Do you want me to like just like come get you guys when I'm going to leave or whatever?
Yeah.
We did just kind of get back from a thing.
Oh yeah, check out this sweet sword.
Shing.
Cool.
Listen, this is pure evocation. All right?
Oh,
This
okay.
is
So
pretty cool.
that's another of the pieces of the
Yeah.
pure energy. Right.
Yeah. Hey, so I've been thinking.
Okay.
Is this something that we should be carrying around with us all the time, or should we find a safe space for it?
I mean, I carry this around.
I carry this around, dangles a pendant.
I don't know that any other place is safe. Like I can't point to a place and be like, I'm confident.
Sorry, let me qualify my statement. Do we think this is the safest place for us to keep it? And Geppetto points directly at Kath.
It brings up a good point.
Listen, I am perfectly capable of holding, and I look for it in my hands. But I had already sheathed it, and I forgot that I sheathed it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm perfectly capable.
All right. If you feel like that's true, I will back you on it always.
Thanks, man. Immediately forgives me.
I'm not going to be the betrayer, Anthony. Fuck you.
First time I met him, he stole from me. Immediately trust him.
I'll show you.
So let's
Which prophecy?
We should probably get some rest. We did just fight a
lava
an
snake.
air eel. Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
So I'm just gonna go. Let's leave like in the morning and.
Hey, you want to get a drink first?
Yeah, I really want to do that.
In the morning? Okay.
No, I don't want to get a. Nobody invited you.
No, not to leave in the morning.
Get a drink
So I
in the
can
morning.
introduce you to the king.
Yeah.
I was invited to that, I feel like.
Yeah. That is the next time your presence is requested.
Okay. I was going to leave tonight, but I can wait till the morning. That's fine, or whatever.
You're the best.
Great.
We're your boss.
I really appreciate the flex on that.
Yeah, okay, great. he leaves.
I just feel like he's getting a really big head. You know what I mean, you guys?
Jennifer's like trying not to cry.
Let's get that drink.
Okay, so here's
Can I change first? Is that okay?
You look great.
Yeah, let me change, and I take the red dangling off, and I just throw it somewhere. I'm good. I'm ready.
Yeah, Geppetto unbuttons the top two buttons, and now he's ready.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week.
and let's take a break.
Oh, okay, cool. I have to pee so bad. I call back.
Wait, I can't go elsewhere and talk shit right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Just text her. Just text her.
Normally we go in the other room and complain about Anthony.
I'll go in the other room.
Thanks.
Yeah.